The apocalypse spiritual awakening is here, truth revealed for a brilliant new earth. Apocalypse doesn't signal doomsday. It signals the end of the old, worn out, and dying, where truth was not allowed to reign. Apocalypse is a revealing of truth, leading to a fresh new start. As the adage goes, you can't solve any problem with the same mind that created it. So the mind must be freed from all its problems through the revelation of truth. Here's the true meaning of apocalypse. Calypso, in Apocalypse, was a nymph in Greek mythology. The name literally means she who conceals. The Greek prefix apo means from or out of. Apocalypse brings truth out of concealment. I find it helps to understand the etymology of words like that. I like to know what they were originally intended to mean, since our understanding of so many words has degraded over time. We're in the apocalypse spiritual awakening epoch now, and it makes total sense. When truth is revealed, we awaken spiritually, we become renewed and transformed. Apocalypse is a beautiful word. People think of apocalypse as destruction, but it's really a revelatory period leading to spiritual ascendancy. This apocalypse spiritual awakening is messy, but necessary. We can't rise into new earth without having gone through it. We're seeing governments' corruption, waste, and fraud, and their agendas for keeping people controlled, lorded over, and compliant. Transparency and honesty is all the rest of us want. This revealing is awakening the people slowly but surely. The day is coming when certain authorities will run and try to hide. They'll be given a chance to ascend into new earth, but strangely, many will actually choose to remain in darkness. Even those in government doing the accusing are guilty too. No one is completely exempt or blameless. When you begin thinking with multidimensional thought, you realize many things can be true simultaneously. It's a bit of an aside for me to say this, but put no one on a pedestal. I guarantee you'll be sorry if you do. Legacy media also pushes a daily agenda. They're mostly biased and no longer report both sides of the story. YouTubers claiming independent journalism and truth are just as bad as the media. They're blind to their own filters and agenda. But there's a multitude of people who can see through all of that, who've learned to feel for the truth. Big Pharma does all it can to tighten its grip on us, working through doctors, through control, prescriptions, and injections of who knows what. The medical profession executes mere protocol for conditions and disease, a one-size-fits-all approach no matter your uniqueness. But the truth of organic health and disease prevention, achieved through food and not drugs, is more a topic now than it was 2 years ago, and that's a very good sign. Many are awakening to deeper truths about existence. More and more of us feel and know this apocalypse we're in is part of the grand shift, is precursor to ascended new earth. Those still awakening to truth include starseeds, only just now realizing they have a mission to help humanity ascend. Yet, and sadly, out of all the millions of starseeds on the planet, few are fully in their stations. Consider starseed if you are. Why we must go through the apocalypse spiritual awakening is this. Just like the body must detoxify and nourish itself to heal, evolving humanity must detoxify itself from the lies and nourish itself with the truth of revelation. Open your mind a little more and feel for the truth. You'll immediately know by how you feel. You'll know what's true as long as you're not looking through dishonest filters other people want you to see through. It isn't easy. Looking truth straight in the eye can be uncomfortable, but at least you know what to do next. Old structures will crumble. You may feel disoriented. This applies to your microcosmic relationships that no longer serve you, and to our macrocosmic worn-out societal system based on need and greed. But after some time, the veils will lift and we'll gain clarity. We'll immediately know, without a second's guess, what to do next. We'll already be clear on how we want our governments to look, if there even will need to be any, how we'll enjoy our family lives, and how we'll each contribute to the world without the distracting stress of needing to survive. The apocalypse spiritual awakening is the Stargate to love, cooperation, and sharing, not competition, strife, and greed for the self alone. Once through that Stargate, it will no longer be money makes the world go round. I see glimmers of optimism amid the unveiling. This apocalypse spiritual awakening reveals the darkness of lies, ugliness, abuse, greed, and corruption, but it also reveals the light. Amid all this chaos, I do see and hear signs of people growing tired of the old ways. I notice people becoming more compassionate and truly desiring unity over division. Spirituality eclipses religion increasingly every day. Here's how to navigate this transition. We must do it with faith. For my part, I sometimes acutely feel uncertainty. I think a lot of us feel that way at one time or another. We're not wired for uncertainty all that well. It's something we must learn to embrace through faith that all will always and forever be well. Nobody here on earth knows exactly how our shift into New Earth is going to pan out. They say they do, but really, if you're in a body with ego, I don't think so. The wisest thing we can do is embrace uncertainty as the Stargate it is. It leads us through a golden corridor to the beautiful, the good, and the true. A starseed, remembering to travel stargates through time, always lands in the most beautiful of higher realms. And similarly, the apocalypse spiritual awakening is a stargate to higher, more beautiful, golden consciousness among all. Stargates beckon. Our brilliant new earth awaits. The apocalypse spiritual awakening in process now is a powerful, hopeful transition period. We're being called to shed the old and step into a new era of light and truth, and the destination is worth it. Embrace every single moment of this apocalypse. I'm sure the time will come when we'll look back on it wistfully and appreciate the privilege we enjoyed just being here. So be that. If this message has benefited you in any way, please help me reach more people with your subscribe, like, and comment. Thank you so much. And to deepen your starseed journey, I offer you these pearls of wisdom, especially expressly for the starseed. Find my books at Amazon by entering my name, Purusha Radha, in the search bar. Starseed Affirmations of Light, 3 Keys, the high frequency path to living the quantum timelines you choose, and Conscious Time Travel, how to travel through time, space, and dimensions. These are encoded sacred tools to elevate your starseed life and embrace the high cosmic path you're destined to travel.